Hang on, peeps. I am FG with the 144 Energy. If I've shown up randomly in front of you, there is more than likely a message here for you. I was just receiving this download earlier with a bit of clairaudience. That's one of my psychic abilities. And I was hearing the song. I can't remember how it goes, but it's Too Late to Apologise. My arm is tingling there, trying to tap back into my energy again. Whenever I get energy manipulation, peeps, I feel it as a constriction in my arm. It's either lower vibrational NPCs that let demonic, well, they don't even know they're letting the demonic energies jump on board their vessel, or it's these higher upclassed elite fuckwits that send it through your technology and shit like that, or they're just around you in general, in your local vicinity. It is what it is. I forgive you all, you're a bunch of flying fucking monkeys. You just want me to throw some peanuts at you in the peanut gallery. That's for the cross watchers. That's for the ones that are around me in my energy. And the NPCs that are letting these fucking vessels jump on board. These entities jump on board their fucking vessel. Anyway, it is what it is. Alright. Clear the energy of the cards for the 50 billionth time today. Yeah, there's been some pretty full-on fucking energy around me today, peeps. This shit's very fucking real. When you're a chosen earth angel and you answer that calling, the spiritual warfare attacks really amp up because they're trying to take you out. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, it's too late to apologise, and they're only wanting to apologise because they're being caught out. They're not wanting to apologise for the actions that they've actually sent your way. They were kind of proud when it was just hitting you just a little bit, but they didn't realise that the full effect of what they were sending your way wasn't hitting. And you're still standing, and they're realising, and they're combining together. Like, look at the nerves. Look at the nerves in my arm. That's how constrictive it gets, peeps. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh yeah, they're really trying. They're all combining forces again, from the Flat Hat Secret Society right down to the Mason Secret Society Masonic Centre in Kingston. Lovely darts from one end of Tasmania down to the other. How you going, Paul Kraftcheck? That's my lovely Masonic cousin. Fuckhead. Send his peace, fucking love and light. Yeah, they're greedy. They're greedy. They're very gluttonous. They're craving your energy. They're exceeding they're just greedy. They're doing everything in excess. And they're really, really tired. They're really tired. They're very gluttonous people, so they don't want to manifest for themselves off using their own energy. They've got to do it off your energy, peeps. Okay. They've been doing rituals. It's a mystery, these rituals. It's secret society bullshit. It's dirty witchcraft, demonic witchcraft, black magic, voodoo bullshit, Santeria and all that kind of crap. They're doing ceremonies. They're using candles, like they're using candle magic and shit like that. They're trying to sacrifice you. These greedy fucks are trying to sacrifice you. But you're a very calm person usually. You like to meditate. You like the simple things in life, and you found your inner peace. So they're trying to disturb your inner peace. Okay. You just got to try and stay as calm as you possibly can throughout all this bullshit that you're going through. Okay? Because these gluttonous elites and their fucking little flying monkey circus fuckheads that are only getting paid in gift cards, they're not even going to get paid because they're not going to get this job done. So whatever rituals and ceremonies and shit that they've been doing late at night is not going to go through. It's not planning. It's not going ahead. So if you start finding you waking up anywhere between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the morning, that's the angels telling you to get up because they're trying to hit you while you're asleep. Okay? This astral projection travel stuff is very fucking real, and they will do all sorts of shit, especially if they know you're someone who's very, very high energy. Okay? 2 more, please, bestie. Because I'm sick of this energy being in the cards. You're someone who likes a bit of privacy. You like to keep yourself separate. You may have some friends and it's like an online community kind of thing, or you could be spiritual and just tap into each other via telepathy. But you're an introvert. You like to protect your energy because you can feel these vibes all around you. You just feel uneasy when you're around certain people. Uneasy, or you just feel like something's not quite right. You can't put your finger on it, but that's your intuition. That's your higher self giving you warnings. If your left ear is buzzing, That's creative source. That's my bestie. That's God, spirit, giving you a warning. There's someone bad around you. If your dog starts barking and it's out of kilter, and haggles go up before someone's even started walking down the street, the dogs have picked up on these evil entities before you have. Start paying attention to the synchronicities, peeps, because this spiritual warfare is very fucking real. But I'm sick of this energy coming up in the cards. I really am. Oh dear, my crystals are falling down. Lovely darts. Just standing up one. Shouldn't have even fallen down. It's on a flat surface. I didn't even bump the table. There's no such thing as a coincidence, peeps. If you know, you know. If you don't, you know now. Coach. So you're going to be giving advice and you're going to be sharing your knowledge about this shit that you're going through. You're going to be sharing your knowledge with this shit you're going through. So you are going to get through it. You just got to try and remain as calm as possible. Here we go. My dog's about to start carrying on because there's another one around me now. Lovely darts. Yeah, when they were doing these rituals, these greedy fucks, they were wishing and hoping and worshipping, praying to evil deities on your downfall. They're wanting to siphon your energy and siphon your abundance, peeps. And it's not fucking happening. It's just not going to happen. They can do as many little ritualistic bullshit at their Masonic centres until the cows come home. They're not going to be getting paid by the elites. They're not going to receive their gift cards. And I don't think Afterpay actually will let them pay back in plans that are over 4 weeks. So they've really fucked up. Their plans are not going to work, and then they're going to be sorry. And by then, it'll be too late to apologise. That's what Bestie is saying. They're going to come across as pretend to be your friends, and that they want to work together as a team in a connection and want to be part of your network. But they're cloaking their energy. They're going to try and cloak their energy. They want to be bum buddy chum. You're already picking up the negative energy though. You're already picking up the vibes. And if you're not, you will be soon enough, because they can only cloak their energy so much before they'll start slipping. They'll start slipping and releasing little tidbits. And there's even family members as well. There's family members that are involved as well. Okay, so they're all part of this little fucking ring of bullshit to try and take you out. It's not going to fucking work, and it's going to be too late to apologise. So you're going to have friends trying to come back in and apologise, and you're going to have family trying to come back in and bond back with you and reminisce on good old times. You've got to leave that shit show in the past, because they're all karmic fucks. Okay, they're going to want you to compromise. Oh, but we're family, we're this, we're that, we're connected. No, you're not. You're the karmics. Fuck off. They want you to come into agreement and reconcile and consider their feelings. Well, fuck them. They weren't considering you when they were sending all this energy your way. Doing these little rituals and bullshit and jerking off into food and stuff like that and making you eat it and not telling you. Trying to keep you bound. Doing candle magic and shit like that. Yeah, Bestie's coming through thick and hard right now. They're trying to mess with your inner peace. And they want you to consider a compromise. No, fuck them. They can go sit on the cactus over there, and if they want the ride to be more comfortable, they can go buy their own KY jelly and sit on that while they bounce. Spirit says what Spirit says. You just got to lovingly forgive them. Ground yourself in nature. Try and keep your inner peace as much as possible. And just enjoy the simple things in life. That's all you're wanting to do. You know, instead of having all this energy and bullshit cast your way, because these fucks are greedy. They're in their gluttonous energy. They're greedy. They're only thinking about physical assets. This 3D realm is just a fucking simulation, peeps. They're only thinking of the excesses that they can gain and the assets and shit like that. A car's just a fucking car. A house is just a house. It's a roof over your head. It's wheels to move. They're probably jealous of the car you're driving. And they figure if we do all these rituals and shit like that, and we wish and hope and we worship deities and all that kind of fucking demonic bullshit, that they're going to try and fucking destiny swap you. They got another fucking thing coming, Bestie says. Let me assure you that, peeps. But they want you to compromise, because all the negative energy they've sent your way is not fucking working. But, like I said, that song I'm channeling at the start, it's too late to apologise. Okay. Yeah, they're going to be confined. They're going to be confined because all the energy they've sent your way, once you cotton onto this shit and see it for what it truly is, it's all going back. The universe will send it back, because anything you put out into the universe, if you're putting out goodness and you're helping people out of your kind heart and soul and stuff like that, you're a genuine person, you'll receive that energy back tenfold minimum. But if you're doing all this fucking rituals and fucking black magic and fucking all sorts of fucking satanic shit and fucking worshipping deities and stuff like that, good luck to them. They're going to fucking need it, because they're going to be confined. All that energy is going back to them tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, and then some. The universe doesn't fuck around with shit like this. Okay, the last 3 cards of the reading have come out, and Bessie's like, then you need to call it a day on this reading. I got a bit animated then, didn't I, peeps? But I've had enough of this energy being in the cards. Really, I have. Like, I've run out of all my sage sticks. I'm down to Palo Santos and my incense. So I'm going to have to go get myself some more sage, I think. And you've got to be careful which spiritual shop you shop at as well, because they're also tapping into your energies as well. So if you can, head to chosen144.com.au. I trust his shop with my fucking spiritual everything. He's not an energy manipulator, neither is his missus, Light 144. She's an excellent energy healer. She'll help you with meditation and all sorts. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I just went off on a tangent there, but just be mindful of which shop you actually shop at, because these spiritual fucking demonic fucks will cloak their energy and pretend to be on the good side of spirituality, but they're not. They're just siphoning off your fucking energy. Especially if you get a sage stick that starts exploding left, right, and centre. Turf it out. Turf it out. Okay. Okay, but you're going to be receiving a gift. It's coming down from my bestie, Creator Source above. Okay, you're going to be receiving a gift. For going through all this bullshit and you're still standing, and you've kept as calm as possible. You kept to yourself as much as possible. And you've been obedient. Like, you haven't wavered in your faith from the divine. Through all this shit show, you did not sell your soul for fucking gift cards. You stayed true. So you're going to be receiving a gift. An incoming gift. It is a blessing. It's going to leave you very fulfilled. It's going to have you in a good well-being, and it's going to have you very enlightened. So you're receiving spiritual gifts, as well as the gift of health, wealth, wiseness, wisdom, and abundance. What more could you want? Hopefully you put that to good use and you help others out that are in genuine need. Not these fucks that are fucking greedy. They're only seeing fucking assets and fucking dollar signs. Your energy, doing rituals and shit. Yeah, you've got a purpose. You've got a goal in mind that you're working towards, and this is part of the gift that's incoming. So you've got a destination, you've got an expectation, and you've got purpose, baby. So stay true to yourself. Don't let these fucks... Try not to let these fucks fuck with your energy as much as possible. And I know it's harder to say than what it is, especially when you're awakened to this spiritual warfare bullshit, but it is what it is. So don't accept gifts from people because they're cloaking their energy, especially if you don't know them. Especially if they're cooking your food. Anyway, I'm FG with 144 Energy. Sorry I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but I've had a gutful. Peace, love and light always.